A special cabinet meeting has approved changes to the adjusted Alert Level 1 COVID-19 regulations. Now, this follows meetings of the National Coronavirus Command Council and the President's Coordinating Council, the PCC, which received updates on the management of COVID-19 in South Africa. The changes include those who test positive with no symptoms not having to isolate. And if you test positive with symptoms, the isolation period has been reduced from 10 to 7 days. And contacts don't have to isolate unless they develop symptoms themselves. Cabinet has also reviewed the resumption of schooling to full-time learning in all schools. Primary, secondary and special schools will return to daily attendance. The regulatory provision for social distancing of 1 metre for learners in schools has also been removed.
A special cabinet meeting held today, 31st January 2022, has approved changes to the adjusted Alert Level 1 COVID-19 regulations. This follows meetings of the National Coronavirus Command Council and the President's Coordinating Council, which receive updates on the management of COVID-19 in South Africa. The information gathered through the system used by the Department of Health has reported that South Africa has exited the fourth wave nationally. Based on the trajectory of the pandemic and the levels of vaccination in the country, Cabinet has decided to make the following changes to the adjusted Alert Level 1 with immediate effect. Those who test positive with no symptoms do not have to isolate. If you test positive with symptoms, the isolation period has been reduced from 10 to 7 days. Contacts do not have to isolate unless they develop symptoms. The rationale for this amendment is informed by the proportion of people with immunity to COVID-19, which has risen substantially, exceeding 60 to 80% in severe sero survey. Cabinet also reviewed the resumption of schooling to full-time learning in all schools. Primary, secondary, and special schools will return to daily attendance. The regulatory provisions for social distancing of 1 meter for learners in schools has also been removed. The Ministers of Health and Basic Education will in the coming days issue directives reflecting on this new approach. Government commends all South Africans who continue to observe COVID-19 regulations and protocols. We also remind those who are yet to get vaccinated to go for their COVID-19 vaccination and continue observing basic health protocols to prevent the transmission of the virus.